Hey boos, I am coming to you all today with a little mini haul, not much, and just to say hi to everybody. I got a bunch of new subscribers, and people are subscribing every day, and I usually am able to reach out, and I haven't been able to. I've just been working literally nonstop for like the past 3 weeks. I'm going to tell you or show you rather, how bad it has been for me. Look at this manicure. Look at this thing, okay? This is a 3-week long manicure. Really, really good for the products involved, but 3 weeks. If you look at my other video, I'll try to link it down below. This is that same exact manicure. Not a thing has changed. At one point, I painted over the accent nail, painted a different color just to try to make it feel like it was something new, but I haven't even had time to do that. So now that things are slowing down just a little bit, hopefully, I will have an opportunity to kind of catch up on some of those things, and also catch up and do the follow-up video to this manicure and what that was all about, and show you my newest manicure once I can get that done. It's still gonna be a couple days, but in the next week or so I should be able to pick back up and give you all more videos. So I have a bigger haul that should be coming in a little bit later on this week, but I did want to definitely share this mini haul that's been sitting here and kind of accumulating for the last couple of weeks. I've just slowly picked up things and just kind of put it here on my desk, and I wanted to go ahead and show them to you. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. So the first thing that I was able to pick up, my Kroger out here is going out of business, so everything was 50 to 70% off, and I picked up just some regular cotton rounds or cleaning pads. However, you will notice that these are the large ones, and for you ladies who are wondering, that's usually not a big deal, but hopefully you can see these are pretty large. That's how wide they are. I like to buy the larger pads because they're much easier to cut into strips when I am doing my gel nail removals, and I can sometimes get up to 6 pieces out of one of these larger ones, and that just saves me product. But usually they're so expensive that I just get the small ones and chalk it up, but when I can get these ones, I do. So I picked up some of those, and they were $1. Then I got a couple of things from Wet n Wild at CVS. It was on sale, buy one get one, and the first thing I picked up was the what is this called? Mega Eyes, the Mega Eyes marker, and this one is in dark brown, number 870. It is in dark brown, and I will show you the tip here. I got it because, and actually I swatched this, and I'll just swatch it again here on my hand so you can see. I got it because it said that it was a really dark brown, and I've seen some reviews saying that it was really brown, because I like to use liners in my brows now, because they tend, especially waterproof ones, because they tend to just last so much longer, and with those smaller tips, it's just easy to get in and make it look more natural. So I picked this up, and as you can see, it has way too much red in it. It's very, very light in comparison to what my natural brows are. So I'm actually going to go ahead and take it back. Even for, if I were to use it for its regular purpose, which would be an eyeliner. As you can see, I like my eyeliner pretty dark, and even when I do use a brown, this one is going to be a little too red for me, and it's going to take away from the look and what's already in my skin. So I'm actually going to be taking that one back. But for those of you who are looking for something like this, otherwise it is good, but that is the color. It just didn't have the pigmentation I was looking for. I got the H2O liner by Wet n Wild, and this is in black brown, and this has the felt tip, and that felt tip is very, very sturdy. It's not going to move. It's not going to really budge. I've been using this for a couple of weeks now, and the tip is still very, very sharp, and it does not bend even when you press it up against the skin. I'll go ahead and show you here, and just so you can see the difference, look at that dark brown and look at that dark brown. This is a black brown, so it's much darker. Definitely gives me the pigmentation that I'm looking for. And so actually this is what I have been using lately on my brows. And I've been using it because I actually have it on my brows right now. And I've been using it because it is waterproof, even if you use it as a liner, which is, this for me is dark enough that I would use it as a liner. This is waterproof, and it's just not going to budge, period. So I put down a primer, put on a setting spray, and put this on, and this is absolutely going to last me. It could probably last me a million years. I don't know. But one night I even went to sleep some sort of way, forgot to use my makeup wipe to wipe off my brows. Don't really know how I accomplished that, but that's what happened. And it was, my brows are still on in the morning, and that's after sleeping, and I sleep hard. So I'm really happy with this, and I probably will be purchasing some more of those. Then also at CVS, they had Rimmel products were buy one get one half off, and I had just seen a video by Emily Noel, and I love her so much. I'm literally addicted to her. Every time I get on YouTube, I'm hoping that she uploads something else, because she just reviews amazing cosmetics that are affordable, and she gives you such a realistic picture of them. I absolutely love all of her work. And she was talking about these Scandaleyes Kohl pencils, and I have been looking for some Kohl pencils from the drugstore, because when I go to do my waterline, for instance, a lot of times those pencils that I get are just too hard and they're hard to apply. I do not like the stark white look under my eye. It's just a personal preference thing. No hate to anybody who does like that, but it's just not for me. And so the pencil that I picked up was this one, and it is in Nude. And it's the Rimmel Scandaleyes, and I'll actually show you here. And I know I hate when I see other people do their waterlines on camera, but I'll just do it just to show you all. It is so soft, and I barely even have to touch my waterline. And look at that. And for me, this is more of what I like in my waterline. This is more of what I like than just a stark white. When I do that stark white, this still brightens the eye. It still opens the eye up, but it's just not so stark white. It's just not so stark white. And you can see how it looks there. I apologize for my cell phone, but you can see how it looks there, and you can also see how it looks on my eye. So it was a very good pencil, and I hope to pick up more. I also just got a standard black. Sometimes I do like to do black in my waterline, and you can see it's very rich pigmentation. Goes on like literally feather light touch is all it takes, and you get that pigmentation on there. I do sometimes try to set it with something, just because Kohl pencils, you know, they will move around a little bit on you, but for the most part, I absolutely love those, and would encourage anyone, if you can get your hands on them, that would be great. The other thing that I got from my Kroger that was going out of business, I got some makeup brushes, Daily, Mirra. I don't know. I don't even know anything about the company, anything like that, but they were very affordable, and I am a sucker for double-ended brushes because I love multitaskers. And of course it was like 70% off, so I only paid like $2 or $3 for this. And it did seem to be a good quality. I actually opened it up in the store to feel the brushes. This is a pretty thick foundation brush here. You get a angle shader brush, and then like a smudger brush here on the end, a detailer or a lip brush. I actually used it for my inner corners today because it is a synthetic brush. Just a regular eyeshadow brush, an angle brush that I really like because hopefully you'll be able to see it stands up. It is a very strong one. It's not going to bend over easily. Some shadow brushes are too soft. And also, they're calling this one an eyeliner brush, but that could be a detailer brush as well. So I'm really glad that I picked those up, and they will be going into my little kit. And finally, the last few products that I have are all Black Opal products. For those of you who don't know, Black Opal is a subsidiary of Wet n Wild. So those products are exactly the same. Quality are absolutely the same, and just absolutely amazing pigmentation for a very good price. It is pretty much marketed towards women of color. However, do not let that deter you, because there are colors there in the Black Radiance line that you will not find in the Wet n Wild line, and you, even as a woman who may not be a woman of color, may be interested in those and might not be able to find those products in the Wet n Wild lines. So look at both of those. If you run across some Black Radiance products, just know it's all Wet n Wild. It's all still going to give you the quality that you are accustomed to. So first there was this little Kabuki brush that I got from them, and it's actually a decent brush. It's pretty soft. It's pretty dense as well. So I got that, and where I got it was in this little kit, and I popped it open, of course, because I had to use some of those products today. In my Walmart, I went to find the Warm Berry Blush by Black Radiance. I was looking for it. I've been eyeing it, kept looking at reviews, and I really, really wanted to pick it up. And I had a look that I wanted to do with it, so I went to pick it up, found it, and it was $4, maybe $4.50 for that particular blush. Well, I just happened to continue to peruse throughout the store, and on the end of an end cap or on the end of one of those random aisles somewhere, this bad boy popped up, which is the two for $4.98 packs. I'm seeing them in Walmart. I'm seeing them in Walgreens. This was actually the first time I found them in Walmart, and I'm so happy that I did. And this brush came in that 2-pack. And of course I had to scoop it up because it had the color that I wanted, and it had a baked bronzer in there, and that was pretty much like paying $2.50 instead of paying the $4 for the one that I had in my hand. So there is a difference in the packaging. This one that comes in these sets are like a bubble package that you twist and you just pop it off. If you don't mind that, which I do not for the price, you get a very highly pigmented blush. Like, whoa. You can really get yourself in trouble with this blush if you do not know what you are doing, honey. Okay, look at how bright that is. So you definitely want to apply it with a light hand. It does take a lot of work to blend it out, just so you can see there. But it is an absolutely amazing blush. Especially, I love to see this color on my really, really chocolate and darker skin ladies. It just makes you glow, honey. So just a little bit of this. I don't know that I would use this Kabuki brush because it would actually pick up too much for me, because it's just it's very, very pigmented. I can't even say that enough. So that came in it, and then the Gingersnap bronzer came in it. And what I absolutely love about these bronzers is that they are not overly glittery. If I want glitter, I go for glitter. I go for my Ruby Kisses All Over Glow, or I go for something like that. This does not have that, but it still has the shimmer that you like. I've had this face on all day, so just ignore that. But if you can see here, this little glow that you see here, that is all from this particular bronzer. And I'll just show you that there. This one is pretty bronzy as far as the look. And hopefully that picks up here on the camera. It's just a bronzy, but you can see it's a shimmer without this glitter being all over the place. It's just a nice shimmer bronzer, and I absolutely love it. So to get these two plus a decent Kabuki brush for less than $5 is an excellent steal. Before I went to that Walmart, however, I did go and pick up 2 of the bronzers and blushes, the baked blushes from CVS when they were on sale there. And I am wearing the blush now. It is my absolute hands down favorite blush that I have been rocking lately. And it is Toasted Almond. Toasted Almond. Absolutely gorgeous by Black Radiance. Again, and this is a color that, to be honest with you, even ladies who are not women of color, this color could look absolutely amazing on you during the summer, or even during the fall. It could just give you such a warm look. You do not need much of it at all. Look at how pigmented that is. Amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and show that here. For me, it just gives me that kiss of color. It does not, and I'm going to show just a little bit. It has a teeny tiny bit of a kind of shimmer to it. Not much at all, but it's in there. And like I said, it's on my cheeks now. And it just gives me a very natural blush without being a bright pink, or without being a red, or without being an orangey orange. It just is kind of like a brick color almost, and it just really looks absolutely stunning. And then I also got the caramel bronzer, which is, and I'll just show you in comparison, obviously lighter in hue than the darker one that I got in the 2 for $4.99, but still an absolute great bronzer. This one is much more golden toned than this one here, and hopefully you'll be able to see that as well. So those are the products that I have kind of picked up along my travels and along working myself like crazy. But like I said, thank you all for hanging in there to me. Hey boo to all of my new subscribers. Thank you all so much for subscribing. Just look forward to some new videos. I got some new nail videos coming. I got a tutorial that should be coming. My sister, I'm going to do a birthday series for her because she's looking for some looks for her birthday look, and we're going to choose which one she wants to do. So I'm going to have that stuff coming to you, and I'm going to have another haul probably sometime later on this week. So thanks so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, or if you want any additional swatches, or want to know what my lasting impressions are, don't forget to comment down below. Take care and have a great day.